She used to laugh when I heard Dot roll her eyes when I tried to explain how I felt. Call me too emotional, too sensitive, too much. But the thing about mocking someone's pain is, one day, you realize it was the same pain that made them gentle, loving, and real. She mocked my pain. Now she misses my peace. Her name was Naina. When I met her, she was fire, wild, unpredictable, magnetic. I was calm, the kind of man who believed love didn't have to be loud to be powerful. She loved my peace at first. She said I made her feel safe, understood, grounded. She called me different. But slowly, that peace she admired became the thing she resented. She wanted drama. She wanted noise. She wanted a story that looked exciting on the outside, even if it was hollow inside. I still remember the day things shifted. I told her I was hurting. Work was stressful. My mind was heavy, and all I wanted was comfort. She smirked and said, "You're so dramatic. You always make everything about feelings." I laughed it off that day, but deep down, something cracked, because love shouldn't make you feel small for being human. She mocked my silence. She mocked my effort. She mocked the very things that made me me. And the more she laughed, the quieter I became. I stopped sharing. I stopped opening up. Because what's the point of being honest with someone who turns your vulnerability into a joke? Still, I stayed because love, real love, doesn't walk away easily. But sometimes, staying becomes the most painful kind of leaving. One night, I saw her phone light up. Her laughter changed. Her energy shifted. And in that moment, I knew my peace wasn't enough anymore. She was chasing something louder, faster, shallower. And when I confronted her, she didn't even deny it. She just said, "You're a good guy, but you're not exciting." That word, exciting, burned in my chest because I realized she didn't want peace. She wanted distraction. So I gave her what she wanted. Freedom. When I walked away, she didn't stop me. Not even once. And that hurt more than her words ever could. Because sometimes, silence confirms what your heart already knows. You were never valued the way you deserved. The first few months after her, I was broken. Not just by love, but by the way she mocked it. I replayed everything. Every laugh, every "you're too much," every careless word. And then one day, I decided I'd had enough. If she could laugh at my pain, I'd use it as fuel. If she could make fun of my softness, I'd turn it into strength. I didn't want revenge. I wanted peace. So I started rebuilding, piece by piece, day by day. I poured my sadness into self-growth. I worked out. I focused on my career. I healed quietly, intentionally, beautifully. And slowly, the man who once begged to be understood became the man everyone wanted to understand. Then one day, like karma always does, she came back. A message. "Hey, how have you been?" I didn't reply. Then another. "I miss talking to you. No one listens like you did." I smiled. Not out of pride, but peace, because there it was, the full circle. The woman who once mocked my emotions was now craving the very calm she'd thrown away. Weeks later, we crossed paths at a cafe. She looked at me and said softly, "You've changed." I nodded. "Pain does that." She laughed nervously. "You seem peaceful, happy." "I am." I said. There was silence. Then she whispered, "I miss this. The way you made me feel safe." I looked her in the eye and replied, "You didn't miss the peace. You missed how peaceful you felt when you were with me." Her eyes glistened. She had no words. And I realized that was her karma. Now, she watches from afar. She sees the calm she once called boring, the kindness she once called weakness, and the man she once mocked, living a life she can no longer touch, because peace once lost. Doesn't return to chaos. I didn't post revenge quotes. Didn't show off my success to make her jealous. I just healed quietly and let time do its work. She thought my silence was weakness. It was recovery. She thought my calm meant I didn't care. It meant I finally cared about myself. And now, while I rest in peace, she'll never feel again. She lies awake, remembering how I made her heart still. She mocked my pain. Now she misses my peace, because she finally learned what I already knew. That peace isn't found in noise, or chaos, or temporary excitement. Peace is found in love that's steady. In hearts that listen, in people who don't play. And when she lost that, she didn't just lose me, she lost herself. I didn't have to make her regret it. Her memories did that for me. Because the same voice she once ignored is now the one echoing in her head every night. Calm, gentle, honest. She mocked my pain. Now she misses my peace. And I've never been more thankful that she did.